Okay. Oops, shit. There we go. That's good. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. Last but not least, we'll get the ticky-tacky set up. Hi, YouTube. Let's do a reading. Let's play some tarot, you guys. So it's Jayden with the Sitch. What's up? What's up? What's up? Leave me alone. I'm talking to my people. Okay, let's do this live. Can I title this? Oh, hello. Hi. Okay. Everybody's here. We're all together. Hi. Hi, TikTok. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Instagram. Let's do a reading. Okay, so it's Jayden with the Sitch bitch, all right? What's the situation? So the situation is you're tired. You're done. You feel like you've hit your last nerve. Everyone has jumped on your last nerve. You have no more nerves to be jumped on, okay? And you are tired. I get it. And I want you to know, I as well am very tired. Okay? Please do not feel bad about it. Like, I've been tired for a while as well. And that's what the situation is. Like, what does Spirit have to say about all of this? You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no way that Spirit is like unaware of the things that we go through on a daily basis, you know? So I had to get our mood started right. Okay, let's do a little breathing exercise. Before, when I did this, I didn't explain like what this is. So this is a form of square breathing, right? And it's basically a way for you to ground yourself and to take advantage of what we're doing when we're breathing, right? When we breathe, we're, for lack of better word, and we are being reborn and dying over and over and over again. Okay, so yeah, that's what it's about, right? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to breathe in up to 4 seconds. Okay, then we're going to hold for 4 seconds. Then we're going to release for 8 seconds, and then we're going to hold for an additional 4 seconds, and let that just go as a cycle. And you will feel that, oh, you kind of, I don't know what to say, but Let's just do it, and you'll feel it. It's like it feels good. Okay. So while we're doing this, let's just think about releasing. This is the last day of the energy of that full moon in Leo. So let's just think about releasing all of the pent up and, you know, energy that is sedentary and just stale energy. I want you to like think about that energy and try to target it out as you're breathing. Okay? It's going to go fast, y'all. All right? Okay, so and breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now don't hold. Let's come back with me. I want you when you're breathing out on that 7, I want you to expel all of that energy out. I want to hear you guys like wheezing like speakers, okay? I want to hear you wheezing like old speakers, like cars that are stalling. That's what I want to hear because you want to get to the end of it. You truly want to die out. You know what I'm saying? Like, let yourself, no more breath, no more air, no more life. And then you hold 2, 3, 4, breathe in. Okay. And you want to expand, let your chest expand. Okay. Because what we're trying to create is that cycle of life and death. Okay. Here, over here, on this side. Okay. On this side of the social medias, we know that we do um, die and are reborn over and over and over again in a day. Okay, and that's actually the what it's about today. The situation is about that. Okay, because I was oh okay, but anyway, before we get to that, 2 more times. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3. Last one. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you for doing that because it feels like these are these types of things that we don't realize um, are so good for us, but they make us feel like little kids, so we feel stupid for doing it. And that that is a big problem. Okay, it's a big problem. We gotta feel stupid because the truth is that we all have to be able to activate our childlike self in order to enjoy this thing called life fully. And that is actually something that our society doesn't really speak much about, right? Because you don't want to be seen as crazy, right? Mm, but it takes a whole in this world. It takes a whole lot of sanity to be crazy and a whole bunch of crazy to be sane. So I don't know. Just do what you gotta do. All right, some Palo Santo for that good energy. I already done cleansed out the space for y'all. I did me a little meditation so we can get the energy flowing. Okay, I got my 2 decks. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle, Brow, and I got you guys the Crow Tarot because I'm ready to get into it tonight. So this is the situation. You're tired. And oh my God, am I tired, baby? Because the truth of the matter is that there are a lot of people. You know, how I'm about to speak. So please, if you know, you know. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you because, you know. But shit's going down, and certain group of people are like really fucking surprised about shit. Now, this is what I'm saying, right? Good. Be surprised. Go fight. Fight that good fight, because the people who are surprised right now are mostly people who weren't fighting before when we were all fighting. Okay? Because baby, huh, 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 baby, I was fighting. I was fighting. I was out there doing all I could, like windmilling. Okay? And it did nothing. And it just feels like I wasted so much time fighting that. Like it feels like I just was toiling for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? You know what I didn't do today? And it just came to me. It's probably my ancestors, but I'm just thinking like I didn't do my whole like list of things that I'm thankful for, right? I know this sounds extra cliche and shit, but just hold on. It's like when you feel over it at all, like whenever you feel over it, you just need to make a list of all the things that you're thankful for, right? And when we say things that we're thankful for, a lot of times we're like, my pet, my friend, my family member, I love my mom. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, actually, we need to do things that we may feel are not important, but happen all the time, like breathing, blinking, your blood flowing through your veins. When was the last time you, honest to God, said thank you tendons, thank you bones, thank you skin, thank you blood, thank you so much. Like when was the last time? Because honestly, right? I always think like we as a people, we want to be thanked. We want to feel like our toiling is seen, right? But then a lot of times, what's the problem? We have a problem with giving that same thing back to everybody else, right? That's the big problem here on earth. We have a problem with seeing other people's divinity because we objectify, right? We turn everybody into an object because that makes people simple enough so you can sum them up and then return back to whatever you're doing. Well, that doesn't work over here in the land of spirituality. Okay, let me tell you, like, karma is real. And I'm not saying, I'm not saying, not going down that route. But what I will say is that these people who are very very surprised, um, they need to get in that field. I don't know what else to say. They need to stand on business and get in that field. Like it pisses me off because I've already been there. Right, I was in the field, but they weren't there, and so they need to. I have to remember the last reading. If you guys were have been reading this or listening to this series, last reading I got the patience card. Two, count them, patience card. We have to be patient, right? And that shit hurts. Again, to have to be patient in a country like this that actively tries to like actively tries to murder you, right? As a marginalized being, as a person who is, myself, I am black and trans and femme, they do not like this shit. And then on top of that, like, um, what's it called? I don't know. I was male at birth, right? They saw me as male at birth. So it's just like you think about the world that we live in, and it's like they favor masculinity, and So it's like you gonna just give up your masculinity? The fuck? And then no shade. It's no shade. I got the pretty privileges over here, you know what I'm saying? And so people think that they can just do so much. They just feel like they can absolutely do everything. And I was just so over it today. I was just tired of being tired of tiredness. Like of these tired assholes. Or like on the subway, just like just can't just you can just tell it's like you don't know what it is to think of anybody but yourself. And baby, it's like right now it is your moment. It is you guys' moment, right? Because you're not conscious. You never had to be conscious. But the truth is that when you're marginalized, you have to squeeze into the margins, right? So you know what it is to be squeezed. Baby, you know what it is to be squozed. Okay? Uh, all right. So, I have like a little mantra that I like to say before the reading starts. Let's get the magic flowing, right? And you can always choose to say it with me. If you don't, that is your choice. But just a little mantra for you too. All right. So I am the I am that is the all. I am not the body. I'm not the thoughts. I am the spiritual self in higher dimension transmuted into this fleshly body. And as a co-creative force of the all, I do say that everyone listening to this reading, I do this reading for you and for the benefit of you. Ask for my ancestor to come through. Ooh. You guys are in for a treat. Remy came out. Rendell. Excuse me. Rendell. All right. You ready? Okay. Maybe we're doing a whole shebang bang boogie. Okay. My title card is the Knight of Wands. So that's like basically giving what the reading is going to talk about, okay? Are you guys trying to say I'm a little too passionate? Is that what they're saying? Am I a little too passionate? The Knight of Wands always jumps in. I just want to let you know, like, this is going to be a very organic setup. Like, I'm changing my reading style and everything, like every single time. I'm not just doing like one specific thing. Okay, so seems like we're being a little passionate, jumping in prematurely, But here I have the Ten of Cups here. Okay, so our feminine self is saying like we see where we're trying to go, right? We see what the future, where we want our future to be. We see what it is. Mm-hmm. So, in effort to not feel lonely, we have been leveraging our abundance. Ooh, ooh, that's ooh. Okay, because I got the five of coins reverse on top of the three of the Empress, right? And it's almost like because we don't want to be alone, right? The five of coins is us understanding that we need some time separated. It's also like grieving separation, right? And I don't, how do I explain this? Like I don't see the five of coins as, there's as so destitute. I really don't. I feel like because I'm a bit of a loner, so that's just me. That's just me. I'm a bit of a loner, so I don't see that as destitution. What I see that as is this is your physical time by yourself, and you have been leveraging your abundance somehow, like in a good way or like a bad way though. Oh, a good way. Oh, okay. Okay, you've been leveraging it in a good way. So is this like time spent with self? Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Time spent with self. The King of Cups. I think that we've been trying to refine ourselves. There's been that emotional thing, right? That kind of like emotional thing that we've been trying to work through. And we have been leveraging our abundance. I want to make sure that everybody knows that this is saying for us to be spending this time in ourselves. So, introspection, right? Going into our emotions, not from a place of woe is me, okay, because that's just like self victimization, the pity party. We don't have time for that right now, not in 2026, baby. What we're doing is introspective work. That work that is, why do I feel this way? What has made me think this way about things, right? Why do I feel like I need to do this thing? What is it? Because we all have these things that we're constantly doing that fuck us up, right? They like they trip us up. Um, oh my goodness, why am I losing my words? Okay, so they trip us up, right? These things that we are not able to. It's like these patterns, yeah, patterns that we have um, cultivated and grown. And so now it's like hard to get that out of our flesh. That's what we have to do. We have to work very hard to get that out of ourselves. And the way that we do that is through introspection, right? It's about us going in and trying to not deny our shadow, but become one with it, where we understand why our shadow is that way. Um, turn that ignorance into information, right? Shed light into those dark areas, and that will tell you about yourself. But a lot of times, this world will say, "Well, because you're male, then you like this. Because you're black, you like this. Because you're feminine, you like this. Because you're gay, you better like this," right? And the truth is that we have to tell ourselves what that is, and we do to a certain extent use. Should I say this? I'll get back to what we're saying. The introspection that we're doing, it is us making ourselves divine again, right? Keeping ourselves in that place of divinity, saying that this is what it took me to get to my kingship, to my empress status. Okay, and we have to be ready to spend that time alone, and we have been doing that. I'm very happy that you guys have been spending that time alone. um yeah, the lovers is the next card that I have. And it's funny because I did a video today about why I don't do love readings anymore, and it's basically because it's not something that people truthfully need. um Love readings, it's not. And I've always felt this way. I've always felt like doing love readings is literally like just stroking your ego, and I don't want to do that for any of you, because I would rather you not like my readings than give you like a fucking stupid ass love reading when I know that we're like every country is like at war. You know what I'm saying? It's no shade. Like that's just not what I just don't think for myself that like If it happens, it happens, and I'm happy for you. But like, I'm just saying, like, that's just not going to be my focal point of any of my readings. I promise you that. I promise you that, because I know that all of us have. We are in. I'm gonna say it. We are in a colonized country, a colonized ass country. Okay, this is like imperialism. Like, it's not like I'm saying like you can't find love. I'm just saying like there's different focuses that we need to like spend time on right now. And that's why I think that the 6 of Cups came up reversed, right? Is because under the Lovers at that, right? 6 is harmony. I want you to see what this looks like right here. It looks like a fucking mirror, right? Because this one was right. It looks like a mirror, like they're reflecting each other a little bit, right? The 6 and 6. See, 6 is harmony, right? 6 of Cups is you coming together, and sometimes it is seen as like a love card, right? It's you dancing in the sun like the child that you never that you it's like the child, like it's you dancing in the sun like no one is watching, like a child, innocent and free, innocent and free. And look, the Lover's card is over it because this is what you're getting for yourself. You're falling in love with yourself. And I almost think it's happening like under your nose for some reason too. If I get the fucking 7 of Swords right now, I'm gonna be like, what the hell? Oh! Oh, okay. Oh my god. It's the 6 of Swords. Oh my god. I got very scared. I'm so sorry. Ah, yeah, it's the. Oh, hi, baby. Hi, Jessie Poo. Girl, okay, so it's the 6 of Swords. We're moving into a place. We're moving into less choppier waters. This is the card that we got before, too. We're moving into less choppier waters. I think that it's under your nose. You don't realize that something that is, it's been, I knew it because it was that thing from before. It's something that has been cooking for a fucking long ass time. It's that thing, and it's we've been cultivating new patterns. It seems like we've been cultivating a lot of new patterns, you guys, working on introspection. We're leaving this mental fog, right? I'm taking that 6 of Swords, and I'm just moving on into waters that are easier, right? And that is beautiful. That is beautiful. And I want to remind you this. Okay. So the reading, can you guys, everybody can see? Okay. So you can see the columns here. The Divine Feminine, this is how it's done. The Divine Feminine is giving you these 3 cards. Ooh, fuck. Oh, sorry, everybody. Oh, God. That's upside down. Okay. There we go. Bear with me. Bear with me. I got very, very excited. I'm going to think of like a better setup for all of this, you guys. I swear. Okay. So we're going into, let me get back into my zhuzh. Okay. We're taking that 6 of Swords and we're going into a way smoother water, right? Because this is my God center, right? Think of this as the spine of the reading, this middle center right here. And so this is, I when I first started doing tarot cards, I was studying the Kabbalah, and in the center is that spine that's coming into center, right? And I always think like when you're coming into center, it's like if you know what vertex math is, this is the 6s in the center, right? And here we are, 666. Oh my God, I didn't even realize that. We just got 666. Okay, so we over here know that that is not a call for whatever they call the devil, but we do know that it is harmony. And when I tell you harmony times 3, creation, right? The creation of harmony. That is what we are birthing, you guys. We are birthing the creation of harmony. Mm-hmm. I'm a little stuck because I felt this in my life. I felt this for a minute, that this is coming to a head. Is something is coming to a head that I've been working on for a long time, and I don't know what it is. If it's my music, if it's my tarot, if it's, I'm I'm doing like a peer mediation group class, and I'm doing like I'm gonna have a position by the end of like 2 months by now, and stuff. I don't know what it is. There's a whole bunch of stuff, and I that's why I'm telling you that there's something that is under our noses, and that we are not fully aware of where it's coming from. That's what I'm saying. There's something that is unknown to us. Like spirit is like, I'm not telling you about this because if I tell you about this, you're gonna fuck it up. And I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like, yeah, like that's what my guide is saying also. My yeah, is because it's like you don't want to actually, let's just actually, instead of just keeping on talking, let's go on to what the masculine is saying, right? The feminine is saying spiritual and our spiritual self, right? And so that's why we started the reading out with the 10 of cups, saying we knew the vision, we know the vision. That's that's God. We got that, we accomplished that, we know what the vision is. But over here, what's happening over here? I need some water. Hold on for a second, y'all. We have the vision over here in the physical realm. It's it's about us being patient. It's about us waiting. I have the 7 of coins over here. Yet again, I told Spirit how I felt about it, and now Spirit is telling me how it feels about it. Okay? Because um I can't believe that shit. I mean, literally, it was 2 cards in the last reading, and now here we are. It's back again. Our patience card. We have to be patient because the guess what's here on reverse is the magician. Now, along what I like to say to people is that my reverse cards, I like to turn them sideways because people are too stuck in the binary of is it upright or is it reversed? Like, don't worry about what it is. What it is that it's like this so you can, it's saying right now, like, be patient. This is a good way to actually read this, a reverse card, right? Because it's saying the first card is patience, and patience is going to let us re-erect this card right side up, right? By showing off that patience. That's how we turn that. That's how we turn that around, right? Same thing as here. Well, it was like a little different here, right? Is that with this, it was the lover's card. And then here, where it was saying like dancing, like you're being free, it was saying being free inside of yourself, right? Doing this introspective work. So it's not about the world that's around you, like the card would, the 6 of Cups would tell you normally. It's about you, the world within you, the environment that you're keeping within yourself. I just want to get an explanation card for this 7 of, hold up, okay, not, it's unneeded. Explain this. The 3 of, okay, so the 3 of Wands, right? 3 of Wands is growth. It's about everything coalescing together. Remember when we talked about 3, right? There's a lot of 3 and 6 energy in this reading. 361, 361, yeah, 361 energy is in this reading. 361 is what I see. Um, 3, 6, 1, 10. Yeah, there is a completion happening here. And that was actually in the very first Is this a series that I'm doing? I don't know. It could be because there's references to the past readings in this. What's going on here? I think I'm doing a series. I mean, like literally, it's the three of wands, creation energy. We have 3 6s here. We have the Empress that is 3, like 3. It's giving 3 creation, babe. Whatever it is that is about to turn all the way up is about creation. It's about something that we are making. Patience to turn that magician right side up, because the thing is that it's patience. It's not even like in the future you're going to get all your whole magician set. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have it now. That's like, don't misunderstand what I'm saying. You have it now. It's just about you understanding that you have to be patient. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't like the way that we just left the reading with patience again. I can't. It's like, well, that's what the situation was, right? The situation was, aren't you tired? We have to be patient. Oh my god. Thanks a lot, Spirit. Let's do some moon oracle. Let's see what's really good. Let's see. Let's do some moon oracle. Mother of the moon, what you got to say? Mother of the moon, what you saying to me? Mother of the moon, oracle, what you got to say? Woo! What you got to say to my friends and me? What is wrong with me, y'all? I love a good impromptu song, honey. I think that this is like giving the only two. It's this song, it's this one, which is acceptance, and this one, which is abundance. Okay, let's read. Number 4, acceptance, is the first one. Acceptance of the current situation is the first step to change. The past does not exist. The future hasn't happened. There is only right now. I accept where I am and who I am right now. Bro, okay. Like, if you saw, there was a video that I put out today on Instagram that was literally this message. It was like, have acceptance for what you have now, what you are now. Even earlier when I was talking about doing square breathing, it was about, right? It was about accepting and wait, hold on. When I was doing earlier, when I was talking about why you do square breathing, is to ground ourselves. Yes. Oh my god, that is so crazy. That is so freaking ridiculous. Okay, anyway. So yes, acceptance and understanding that we have to accept what is right now. Oh, that's what I was saying. ADHD, y'all. I'm so sorry. And I tried to scooch right over it. Acceptance of the current situation. The first. You guys, I cannot. Okay, whatever. Anyway, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna move on. ADHD is crazy, y'all. It is fucking nuts. I hate it. Like 55 thoughts in my mind at the same time. And I'm just writing the energy, y'all. That's all I'm trying to do. When it comes back to me, I'll say it. Take advantage. So this is abundance, right? Number 38. Take advantage of this time of abundance. It is all around you. Remember I was saying that you have it? Okay, let me just finish reading it. I'm getting so excited. Take advantage of this time of abundance. It is all around you. Possibility and opportunity are everywhere. You are open and responsive to the abundance around you. There is enough for everyone. I am abundant and I am surrounded by opportunity. Let me tell you something. The opportunity that we're talking about is the opportunity within yourself. It is the opportunity that you provide with yourself, the magician that we all are, that is within ourselves. There is something that we have figured out, you guys, and some of us don't know what it is, but we have figured it out. There's there's a lot of pieces that are flowing together right now. There's a lot of pieces that are coming all together. Mm, 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 mm. I really wish I could remember that fucking piece about the acceptance, like what I was saying earlier. It was something about the square breathing. Was it why we do it? Wasn't why we do it. We do it to ground. Oh, because we know that we die and are reborn, right? All the time. That's what it is. Like we are born and we die all the time, like constantly in life, like in a day, in a year, constantly we're dying and being reborn. The cycle goes on. Is that what it's about? Because yeah, like we, oh my god. Finally, have we thanked our blood? Have we thanked our tendons? Have we thanked our bones? Have we said, I grant you healing to the pain that we feel in our back and our hip and our ankle? Have you said, I heal you, right? Because we think so much about other things besides ourselves. As soon as somebody tells you, go and treat yourself nicely, what are you trying to do? You're trying to go to the spa, trying to take yourself shopping. I like, yeah, make your body feel good, but also like do something for your spirit. You know what I'm saying? You have to do something that not only makes you happy, and most times this thing is creation. It's something that you're creating, that's gonna give you that fulfillment and happiness, whether it's spending time with your kids, whether it is, spending time with family members. Yeah, those things, other people help, but you help yourself the most. I want to just tell you this before we get to our treasure box. I just want to tell you this, that like my mom was a flight attendant, she's retired now. Um, my mom was a flight attendant, and I just always remember. I've been flying like by myself since I was 8 years old, you guys. And literally, there's this, if you read the manual in front of you, they always say that like you have to help yourself with the oxygen mask before you help anybody else. And why is that? Because if you pass out, then your dead body, lack thereof, sorry to say it, sorry, your unalive body is literally a weapon now, because you didn't give yourself the survival juice first. You have to. You have to put your own mask on first for survival, and then you can help other people. This reading is saying that. This reading is talking about the abundance that we were talking about with the Empress, right? The abundance here. That's what that was about, right? Mm-mm-mm. Whew, let's do this treasure box, y'all. Honey, Mama is tired. She had a long day. Okay, so I'm closing my eyes. I really am. My eyes are closed. Do 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 do. What is that? Is that an earring? Whatever. Okay. I don't know what that is. Okay. And third one's a charm. Mm. Oh, okay. Oh, the scissors. And the fancy antique scissors. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. Um, I think the thing that needs to be cut is our attention to other people. I think that the abundance that we are seeking is the abundance within ourselves. I think I definitely have been looking for this earring. And it is my snake cobra earring. So, as some of you know, with a heart on it, right? As some of you know, the snake represents knowledge, an alchemic process of survival, of change, turning lead into gold, turning the human into a god, so to say, right? And so a lot of it is about, like the caduceus, it's about the, or wait, oh my god, is spirit telling me to tell you about Kabbalah and the stuff that I know? Because honey, that is you should always, I will always tell people to please study Kabbalah, because it's like Keter is the Sephiroth at the top, and it represents the ding, the idea that you get, right? When you're like, oh, I think I should do this. I think I have this idea. That's Keter, right? And the energy disseminates down into all the inclinations of life. And it's so beautiful. I'm cheesing and nerding out over here. But like it's very fucking beautiful. Um, and so I just think that this is just so amazing that the heart was on it, like right behind the cobra. Um, and it was enter in the center. It was right here. It had gone into the center. So that tells me, and what was this one? Oh my God. Girl, yeah, that's the reason why I didn't even see that one. We'll talk about that in a second. That's crazy. Okay, so this cobra, okay, so the reason why it's in the center is because, like I was saying, that this is the skeleton, the center of God in Kabbalah, that it is the God pillar. Ha! um, because it is that pillar in the center, right? Not mercy or severity; those are the two sides. But the center, I can't remember what it is, but it is the one that has the heart. Okay, Teferet, the heart, which is supposed to be like Christ consciousness, right? That what we are doing is what we're supposed to be doing. Like, let me tell you something. Like, use your heart. Use your heart. Oh my God. The snake. I didn't even realize the snake was there. I had no fucking clue. And the heart? What? What even? What the fuck, bro? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so that is okay, so that's the twin mind, the twin heart, the heart and the mind together. That is so crazy, bro. That is ridiculous. Oh my God, spirit. the heart and the mind together, they activate healing, they activate your power, your active force, what you are when you're moving through this world, the energy that you work with, that is the twin hearts, the twin minds, which is the mind and the heart. Wow, that's so crazy, you guys. That's so beautiful. And let me tell you something. Also, what came out was a fairy. She was a fairy. Yeah, yeah. She was a fairy. Yeah, yeah. Her Betty. I don't know the rest of the song. But yeah, she was a fairy, right? And she's like grabbing her leg. It's so cute. Ah, the literal cutest. Wait, okay, wait. Motor skills, come on. Okay, there we go. Oh, look the cuteness. It was a fairy. Ah, yeah, yeah. And let me tell you what's happening here. Because I told you from the last readings that our ancestors have been at work. Girl, aren't they always? But they have been. The ancestors have been at work, babe. Okay? They've been at work. And this is saying nothing but that. Now I feel like the reason why it fell off on this cup, this King of Cups, is because when we have to curb our emotions, babes, please, please, please do not, like, don't form guilt. Don't form guilt, because these emotions have to be experienced and lived through, but live it through and let it go. Okay? Understand why you're here, understand the purpose, and then and move the fuck on. Okay? Honestly and truly, it's not time for that old story from before. What it's time for, it's time for your new story. It's time for abundance. Huh? That's what it's time for. It's time for you to be working for yourself. It's time for you to be patient, waiting on yourself. It's time for you to understand the powers within yourself. It's time for you to understand the future that you will be having for yourself. It is time to understand that you live abundantly, that you live with the love, the self love. Baby, people do not have integrity in this world. Okay? They don't have integrity. They don't walk understanding who they are and pronouncing it to the world. Like saying, like, listen, this is what the fuck I am. Have acceptance. This is the present moment right now. What do you have to be thankful for? And don't fucking list something else that's outside of you. For once, list only yourself. List the faculties that you are. List the times when you went through that struggle and got yourself through it and you didn't ask nobody for help. That's what you need to start talking about. That's what you need to start thinking about. Stop reaching for something else outside of you. Quit it. Now, what you have to do, all of this, what all of this is for this three of wands. Okay? It is time to build. It is time to truthfully take all of these lessons, this thing that we've been talking about for the last 2 weeks, that you had from childhood, right? This movement that you've been going through your whole life, that you is coming for a culmination. It's coming into a culmination. So I need you guys to really, really focus on what it is you're manifesting here. Don't manifest the sad shit. Don't manifest the bad shit. We're done. We're done with that. Okay? And it's not positive focus. If that's what you think I'm saying, you're thinking wrong. Because I'm not saying to be positive focus. I'm saying that you need to focus on yourself and focus on the positive things about yourself but it's not like batting down the hatches and like covering your eyes and like I see no evil. That's not what I'm talking about. That's them. That's them over there. What I'm talking about is understanding what it is. The moment right now. Be the moment. See it and claim what is yours. I love you. Thank you so much for coming to my reading, everybody. Hopefully I will be back on here before the weekends. Oh, actually, you know what? Does anybody have any questions? Would anybody like to ask something? I'll let you have until I figure out what this is doing. Ooh, I have low battery. Girl, YouTube's about to end now. And this is an hour? That was so crazy. I love you guys. Oh, before I go, and before all these batteries turn off, let's talk about the versatile magic herb bouquets. Now, I have 6 different types, right? We have cutting ties with beautiful lies. We have growth and expansion. We have the love goddess. We have need money mob, right? We have this is the love, right? Love come to me. Love goddess, cutting ties, love come to me. Money mob, cutting expansion. Yeah. Bong. Yeah, and so what you get with this is cascarilla. You get holy water made by yours truly. You get a